Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet
and semi be free mobile.
Yeah.
Yampene maybe more entro mudin or be more ya ho be more fee ama for froso. Yampene Ghana have for po e bin more monte baby more fiti through frau for akupie baby who send bebre to bo Mabo, Sikai Chien,
yes,
Atenye, somewhere in Fata, threats to the security services in Sembibre,
yes,
and also so Sabi, Openya de Kumkai, Konako Truding. Your friend said, Kwame Safakai, Yo Dabe Enra,
Utihi, now
Utihi, Peace FM. Transcendental photo. Fancy team ha. Jokra card call.
Less than 10 minutes, Juma.
Enti we susuno. Eno ne nyabe yo. Anipa wu ebi pra ebi free ha. Disenfranchisement. Citizenship. That's matic.
Yes, me that's
it. Say crowd there. You see dangerous ethnocentric agenda. Samuel Kubro Fubia no worker. That's him.
Chama me that's one say Debia me can say the kind of politics that is practiced in this country is very toxic. And among your phone chance they are very opportunistic. And sometimes omun doing the common good in the pursuit of this opportunism. And the media near AC and even though na here as I say nanka and say AC. But Ghana politicians they no no. Oh, process here is simple. Ye nyina ye nim se obi wo ho a officer onye Ghana ni ana wan kire se o Ghana ni. Electoral Commission any mmara no e kire kwan a obetimi edi nipa na afa so. But politicians would decide say we are law unto ourselves nti yen ye be decide who is a Ghanaian and who is not. Another group of politicians so and say ye pese we need elections nti ye befa kwan bia enye so na ya cost some crop for munya Ghana for abra enim say munya Ghana for. Let nobody discount the fact that that practice exists. Say a man for echo some crop for munya Ghana for eba say ombe register say na be ya mre no dro a na ya mom abeto aba mom. These are the tendencies existing politicians na Chama me monitoring me who some other things. And in fact in some of the locations amiko you find politicians trying to bring minors to come and register. Oh, and adiwe sabi Ghana kabina min kabi ama moye yonti na ye. But the very elements who would profit from this process are the very ones that almost say and are almost bo muhammadin say say sa process. And they, like I spoke about opportunism, politicians is so omunya who they ajiwa more chance. They will exploit it. Chairman, sometimes even if it means threatening our very peace, inform because a could dream maybe among your Kobi or margin say we will incite one tribe against an entire political party because it serves their political ends. And Tiangoka say, oh, we mudi omuta sabi tribe way in the hope say omuye sana sa party no be omuhi na badwa danu dra no makoto abanati etia omo. But that's not how you grow a country. Let the people make determinations based on policies, issues. Tribalism there, chairman, ethnocentrism there, yatraho. But politicians would not hesitate to roll back the wheels of subculture simply because omufi say ebetimi amoma enya votes. And enuna akofa we Ghana ni we nya Ghana ni. Look, say ebedinu kra kire ho a. Sabi Togo ni bia na Benin ni ana Burkina ni bia ni ho a obetimi enya kukudro afaka say me baga na be registration. There be that. Until there is a mechanism politicians be used to ensure the microphone no benya kwan aba. But can one say uba bambo for no there they have their mandate to execute.
But Mimi Sabakuna Twaso, Sabe, say, Gideon Yeni Muntina politicians, a Kosomokoye inspection. Obitro, you're trying to I don't know about inspection. Why?
It's a very politicians you cry, someone on your inspection. No?
Because
they don't trust themselves. And they know what they do. What is the chairman? Give the Ghanaian politician an inch, Obama 1 mile. Until Omunim say, you bet him we can exploit the fact that some country borders be ebenye.
Yeah.
Until we can exploit it in a way ebema electoral advantage. Until ebeye. And you said this is the first time on Bayu. Omaya. Until Akodru Pempensuobi. You know, they know, politicians know themselves, and our political parties ending what the other party is doing. Until we have grown and deepened this sense of mistrust between and among political parties. So much so that a true exercise is said in Troy. Everybody does, every politician in one party or the other does not trust what the other person is going to do. Because Ebi, onwa yebida, and now when we say asume sisu ayebida, until side mistrust need the war, and until sometimes, Chairman, we go to IPAC meetings, and yebe we know now quite to say, yes, say electoral commission more mujumano. Now we divide ourselves into groups or factions, those supporting and those against and so on. It's because of the deep-seated nature of the mistrust. Otherwise, Anka, this civic exercise Ghana Nibia should go through without anybody even having to worry about whether we nipa or see we no. But because politicians, and one of the polling stations Amikoi, Chairman, na agents tiho, I saw an obvious minor. Chairman, Obi Audi 18 hours just as one. Obi Audi 18 years, who was just as one.
Oh, I'm good school them.
The Akola, Chairman, Prof. Akola, like, has there ever been a gap and a weight between the education? Once there be all starting on stop it. Chairman, Akola, and to me, besides agents, and say, now we, or Musha, or do I say, no more dear by and no more the omba. And we had them go challenging, which means party penyifona omudi agents abano. They are the very ones who bring these minors. And to our agent, we then challenge the minor now. You're gonna say, "O party for Ediba, you know." And I had to tell the arrow and also what the registration officer or senior or in such circumstances say. Sometimes they insist on some birth identification. And some birth certificate to show say indeed we fear okay, and some BB HSA ni, and that indeed we didn't. And these were some of the things that politicians the electoral you stress the electoral commission because they would have to try and make sure say Nkrofwana ancestors register no, they would make sure they don't get registered, and politicians would fight them and so on and so forth. Until media, I feel say we have to change the way I hear among yourself.
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.